What's up guys, welcome to Ty's Tech. This is the Tech News. I'm finally glad to be making this video about the rumored Apple tablet. Do we know if it's going to come yet? I don't know, but we know something is coming. Today Apple sent out emails to tons of people announcing their January 27th event. This is going to take place at the Yerba Buena Center of Arts in San Francisco, California. Hopefully I said that right, I'm not sure. The event is going to start at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will be doing lots of live coverage of this event, so if you will go to my Twitter page and click follow, and if you'd even like to, you can set up text updates where it'll send text when I announce something or say something about the event. You will get text messages directly to your phone when I say something is going on at the event. I will also be doing a live stream of the event. You can find out more information about that on my Twitter page. I'll announce that on January 27th. Up till time to the event or whatever. So I haven't really covered much of the rumors that's going on about this rumored Apple tablet, but I want to get into some of these, hear what you guys have to say about it. I've kind of been waiting to put it off until they announce the event or close up time to the event to announce it or whatever, because there's just so much stuff that changes when these Apple devices get released, like so many rumors and stuff that's not even true. They don't have anything behind them to prove that they're true. It's just all kinds of stuff that pops up and then gets big. So I basically want to kind of run through some of the stuff that's been said, some of the rumors that's going around, and see what you guys have to think about it. So there is something coming out. Is it going to be the iSlate, the Apple tablet, the iGuide, a new iPhone 4G? We don't know. But Apple does say, come join us Wednesday to show off its latest creation. So there will be something released. Now most people are calling it the iSlate. This is because Apple actually registered the domain iSlate.com in either 2006 or 2007 and even filed a patent for it. Also, they've filed patents for the iGuide. Well, they haven't actually filed patents for it, but the patent specialist for Apple has actually signed a patent for iGuide also. So is it going to be called iSlate? Is the iGuide going to be something on the iSlate? We don't know yet, but we'll have to just see about the name. So of course the device is not going to be released on January 27th, at least we don't know that, but they will probably have a later release, and it's actually rumored to be in March. So they do have to go through the FCC and getting all the stuff ready and singing out people and everything like that. It takes time to release these devices. Now I've read that the device is going to be under $1,000 or right at that price range, which is pretty cheap for an Apple device. But I have heard, if you guys watch Dig Nation, it's Kevin Rose and Alex Albrecht. Alex Albrecht somehow says he's got inside information that says the device is going to be surprisingly cheap. And it kind of hinted at it. It's going to be between the $300 to $400 price range. Is that sure 100%? We don't know yet. We'll just have to see. So let's talk a little bit about the design of the device. So reportedly Apple has been ordering a lot of 10.1 inch OLED screens, and actually there have been shortages of them from the companies that they're getting it from. So that may be true. Supposedly it's going to be a 10-inch screen. That's a pretty good size. Now here's a picture of supposedly what's going to be the casing around the iSlate. Notice if you look up in the left corner of it, you see a little hole. That could possibly be for a front-facing camera. There's been people that said there is going to be a front-facing camera and there isn't going to be a front-facing camera. Now if it's going to be more like an iPhone-like device, maybe not a front-facing camera. If it's going to be like a portable computer, like more like a MacBook just in a different form, I think they will include a camera. But if it's going to be like an iPhone, I don't think they will. And that's what I'd like to know. Is it going to be like a big iPhone, or is it going to be like a smaller MacBook? Lots of reports are that it's going to be like an iPhone on steroids, because there are reports even that people have been getting the SDK, like they're leaking it out to developers to go ahead and start developing applications for this device, or porting their already made iPhone applications over to the new device to fit the bigger screen. Also, I don't know what kind of things you can plug into this device. Is there going to be USB plug-ins? Is there going to be FireWire plug-ins? What kind of stuff is there going to be? Like, what can you do with it? Is it going to be like a Mac? Is it just going to be like an iPhone and have one little port? Is there going to be all kinds of stuff to plug into it? Now, the interface is really what I'm interested in. I would really like to know about this. There are reports that it's going to be a totally new interface that nobody's really seen before. Something like a new learning experience for everyone. So possibly they're going to do something with the keyboard. There have even been rumors that there's going to be like, when you want to type on the keyboard, like the screen is going to rise up a little bit to make little buttons on the keyboard, kind of like. I don't really see that happening. That would probably cost a lot of money to do something like that, but there is going to be something totally new, and I have no idea what it is. Now, since this is a tablet, it will be using a touchscreen. We don't know if that's going to be a capacitive or resistive touchscreen, or if it will use a stylus, but I really don't think they're going to use a stylus because Steve Jobs has said in the past that he really doesn't like the stylus. Now, also, they could be announcing the iPhone 4G at this event, or possibly all these rumors that we're thinking about or hearing about the iSlate could be a new iPhone. We never know. It could be something they're working on, like the next generation of iPhone that's going to be totally different from all others. iPhone OS 4.0 has actually supposedly not been released because there are too many things it mentions or refers to the iSlate in the firmware. Now, also another big question is, are they going to allow this with AT&T and Verizon? Now, there have been reports that they are going to do it through a cell phone provider or some kind of internet service like Wi-Fi everywhere or something like that. I don't know how they're going to do this. Maybe they won't even go through a cell phone carrier. Maybe we'll see something totally new here. But hopefully they do. If they're going to do it, I really do think they're going to go through AT&T and Verizon, CMDA and GSM, because that opens it up. A lot of people are complaining about the iPhone because they want it to be on Verizon and other carriers, and I really think they're going to open it up with this device. So that is basically my coverage of the new iSlate Apple tablet, iGuide, whatever you want to call it. We'll have to just see on January 27th. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I really want to hear you guys' input, what you have to think about it. Have you heard anything that I haven't mentioned in this video? I'm sure there are a ton of things that you've heard that some people would just randomly spit out of their head that could happen. So let me know in the comments your thoughts, everything you've heard, and I'll be very interested to hear that. So again, make sure you follow me on Twitter. I'll have a link in the description, and you can get all the updates from the event on January 27th. I'm not actually going to be at the event, but I'll be getting coverage from tons and tons of sites. So make sure you follow me there. Thanks for watching, guys. Please rate this video 5 stars if you enjoyed it, if you found this information helpful, enjoyable, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. I will be doing full coverage of the Apple event. Peace. There we go. Done.